Hello everybody, my name is Giovanni Sileno and together with Reka Markovic and Matteo Pascucci we will now provide a teaser to our paper entitled Allowed or Enabled? That is the question. Technical solutions typically conflate permission and power. Agents are allowed to do something on the system is read equivalently to the system is subjected to their request to do something. Examples of these are grant privilege in databases and similar constructs in authorization systems and web servers. Yet, being enabled by the infrastructure does not make the transaction licit. Fraud schemes still occur even if they are illicit. Vice versa, being disabled by the infrastructure does not make the transaction illicit. The misalignment of permission and power was already observed in previous formal work by Mackinson and Jones and Sergot, with examples from canon law.
Traditionally, and still today, most of the works in the deontic logic and normative systems tend to overlook the potestative dimensions. Obviously, there is an exception, which is the theory of normative positions tradition, which originates in the Hoffeldian analysis, and it's an intensifying one. Actually, power and permission do coincide in many cases, maybe we can even say almost all the time, so no surprise that people tend to conflate them. What no one has investigated yet, though, is why this is the case. So we did. We did so from the perspective of rationality. One can consider this also as the practical reasoning of the rulemaker. Our analysis thus highlights the difference between permission and power, but at the same time explains their connection. Our starting point is that power is instrumental. It is assigned to promote or fulfill deontic directives. So in the analysis, we considered the normative system as a collective agent, the deontic directives as desires, and the powers as abilities.
The formal framework adopted here makes use of a language inspired by the grammar of answer set programming. This has the advantage that our framework can be directly encoded into a computer program. From the deductive point of view, our approach remains very simple. It focuses on building theories based on conditional rules of a specified kind. The language vocabulary consists of a set of symbols grouped into several categories. Within each category, symbols are associated with various types, clarifying their meaning. Moreover, certain symbols, like those expressing causal relations and desires, are also associated with a polarity. In default situations, they give rise to the displayed hexagons of oppositions, although there are exceptions. A conditional rule that is used in building theories for deductive reasoning has the following structure. Phi implies psi, where implication is answer set programming implication, phi provides information about realized conditions and desires, and psi represents desires that are triggered by those conditions.
With these instruments in the paper we identify 40 patterns of instrumental derivation. We encode all in answer set programming and the code is publicly available. To evaluate the framework we apply it on a permissive norm, the liberty to marry, confirming mechanisms discussed in the literature and unveiling overlooked ones. Thank you for your interest.